Welcome to the Chip and Cern Show, the podcast about everything and nothing at the same time. They were possibly separated at birth, only to be rejoined to create the sweet sounds that will caress your deepest cochlea. The show is real, random, rant-filled, and ruthless. Please be warned that the show may hurt your feelings, offend your grandma, and even kick your dead dog in the balls. So get ready, and let's get this shit started.
This shit has started. I'm Chip.
I'm Cern.
And you're listening to the Chip and Cern Show. Welcome back, folks. Not welcome back. Hopefully you've been listening. Well, yeah. Welcome back because you've been listening.
And hopefully welcome to the show because you spread the word to some new fans.
Yes. And if you are new, we'd love to hear from you. Just give us a shout on Twitter at Chip and Cern Show, and we'll send you some stickers.
Yeah. And there's actually there are some nice iTunes ratings floating around.
Yeah. We do appreciate it.
We would like some more. I'm getting greedy. More and
more. And if you're looking for swag to spread the word or whatever you want to do, chipandcernshow.com/shop. Hats, shirts, stickers, and stickers.
Yeah.
So
and hats and shirts.
Go in there, buy it up. They're actually selling pretty well.
Yeah.
I'm surprised, to be honest.
Yeah.
Surprised. Anyway, what are we drinking today, Cerny?
Our newest hopeful for a sponsor? No, anyway. Saint Archer Brewing Company is in San Diego. So right now I'm staring at a double IPA, and as you are as well.
I am. I went and I bought a sampler. So we're going to sample, work our way through this.
Yeah.
Now, I've seen these around, and this is the thing, like the can wave is coming. Everything's in a can now. Like, that's a cool thing.
Yeah.
So this is the newest one, but it's...
Now, remember when we were kids, it was all bottles.
Right.
At least like...
Kids, like, little kids or like 21?
Yeah.
Yeah. Both?
Well, that was what about when... growing up, I think my dad was always like, oh, it tastes better in a bottle. Always in a bottle.
That was... the can's convenient.
Oh, yeah.
And the bottle... I do like the bottle, maybe... What's a good time for the bottle? At a bar?
Yeah.
You don't want to fucking crack a can at the bar. That's rude.
No, yeah.
Then what about watching the game or something? On the couch? Bottle or can?
I can do either or, but the bottle will be appropriate there.
Barbecue outside.
Ew. We had a bunch of bottles at the last barbecue.
We did. And I'm a big label peeler.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Just a problem I have.
I rub the top label with my thumb. See where it, I don't know why.
Yeah. I mean, I can always tell what beer bottle's mine because, like, a label's half peeled off or one's peeled off and it looks maimed. Okay. So that's Chips. We've digressed already from our focus point of Pokemon Go. Now, we've already blessed you folks with a Pokemon Go episode. But we're going to kind of do...
Re-blessing.
Yes.
Re-blessing.
A second attempt? Not attempt.
A second date?
Oh, date. Very good, Cerny. Okay. So we've had a couple more months in between playing when we first started and now.
Depends on when you hear this.
That's true. And so, your friends have caught on. They've fixed a lot of the issues that they've been having. Mm-hmm. People still aren't happy, though. So we're kind of going to give you a recap of the state of the Pokemon Go Union right now. We'll hear an update from Cern, how his Pokedex is filling out, how he's evolving, how the game has changed from when he started and now.
No, I think last time we talked, what was I, level 5, 6?
I think we both were pretty... or like under level 10 or something, right?
Yeah, I think
so.
I think the Pokemon Cherry was pretty well intact, the Hyman.
Yeah. Now, Cerny's like, oh, my best. I remember your best was like a Pidgeotto or something, like a pretty, I didn't want to say at the time, but weak ass shit. And, I'm like, oh, I got a fucking Jolteon that's 800 or whatever it was. But now, how... You've progressed a lot. You've been putting some time in.
Logging some hours. I'm still at a level 14, so I'm not to you where everyone...
I'm about 22.
Basically,
Joe's
Dana, Joe,
20,
Tony are all about 20.
Yeah.
So I'm 14. So I had a late start. I resisted.
Now, there's this big ramp up, like, you gain levels really quickly, and then once you hit 17, 18, then it starts to get where you're not doing multiple levels in a day. It's like 1 or 2 days.
I'm starting to slow. I went from, what was it, 10,000 XP to now I'm thinking about 15.
Yeah.
I'm not... What is it for you?
For me to get from 21 to 22, it's 75,000.
Oh, boy.
And I'm like, my bar's almost full, and I'm like, well, I'm close. And I'll click in. They're like, you still need 5,000 XP. I'm like, holy, that's like a day of fucking constant catching and stuff Pokemon. Which kind of brings me to an interesting point. What kind of... Now, the game, you're obviously enjoy it. What makes it fun for you? Do you like the aspect of trying to catch different varieties of Pokemon, filling your Pokedex out? Or do you like the evolving a lot?
I like to fill my Pokedex.
So you like to catch them all?
Yeah.
Like they said.
Now, I do want, when I catch a rare one, I do want it to be, some high CP.
Right. So now, when you go to the gyms to battle, because you could be the big swinging dick.
I've yet to do that.
Oh, we should go drive around after a couple brewskis and go trash on some gyms at 3 a.m. in the morning. Fuck you, Johnny Waters 44. Chip and Cern are here, Team Instinct. We're going to fuck your gym up.
It's like that.
Throwing empties out. This is when cans would be good. You don't want to throw bottles. That'll fucking break glass.
That reminds me of that movie with Seth Rogen where he's like a mall cop kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
It's like serve and protect or something like that. And remember when he goes out and he beats the fuck out of those 12-year-old kids? Anyway, what?
So,
it was the flash I got in my head.
That's funny. He beats the kids up. Oh, that was kind of the... Yeah, okay, that was pretty funny. I agree with you, too. I like catching different Pokemon and kind of working and getting high level or high CP ones.
Yeah.
And then kind of evolving them and collecting them.
Yeah. I mean, the battle, I haven't done it yet.
It's fun, but
I watched my brother do it.
Yeah.
So, he was... We were at went to the Giants game, and we were at the Ferry in Oakland, and there was a gym right there.
Right.
And I punched in to see, and I was like, oh, boy. There's no fucking way. So I punched back out, and then my brother's like, I'm taking these pussies down. So he actually threw a guy in there.
Okay.
And then he got taken over because there was like a swarm of people walking by.
Right.
And I wasn't really paying attention, and he was telling me, hey, he's fucking good. I'm trying to take my shit down.
Oh, and like the actual people were there still.
Yeah, they walked over with their phones. And I was like, hey, these fucking guys, right? I was like, oh, okay. So then he showed me, he goes, no, let me show you something here. So someone took it over, and then he was waiting, and it was in a fight, and he goes, let me show you the ultimate dick move.
And he's because if you haven't played a gym, like say it's a red gym, and you take it down from level 3 to 1, and at 0, it goes down, and it turns into this gray color, which is neutral. And then I've been doing this before where I've taken a gym down. I'm like, cool. And I go to add, because, you throw your Pokemon in there and it's a Team Instinct gym or whatever.
Yeah.
And in between the time when I'm doing that, someone's waiting there while they see it's like in the middle of level 1. And they know as soon as I finish beating this person, it will become anybody's gem.
Okay.
And so they'll just stand there and fucking snipe this thing. And I did all the work to get the thing. Yeah. So that sounds like what your brother has
he was
done.
showing me. He was giving me a lesson.
Yeah. Now, Cerny said he hasn't battled at too many gyms. This is because he doesn't live in, you live in a city, but it's not San Francisco or Oakland or any of these.
I envy. When I went to Oakland, I was like, oh my, there's Pokestops. Fuck.
And at the ballpark, there's probably 15 just within a block radius.
I killed my battery. Everyone's texting me, and my battery was dead because I was trying to catch them all.
Everyone was texting Cern, and I knew because he wasn't responding, and that for sure his battery is dead because he was trying to catch a Magikarp or something.
Yeah, I caught a couple.
But, I mean, for example, I was driving to Cerny's house today, and in your neighborhood, in your whole big golf course neighborhood, I saw maybe 2 And we're talking driving. I'm driving around.
It's a strike on foot for those two.
Now, this is in stark contrast to Chipper at his desk at work in San Francisco in the financial district. I have two literally at my desk, 2 Pokestops that I can go back and forth all day getting all fucking Pokeballs. And then I've sent you screen caps. I like turn the view of my guy and he looks down and Cerny, what is it? As far as the eye can see, not only Pokestops, but just raining lures down. Yeah. It's just let's fucking. I'll post a
Pokemon.
We'll post it up on in the show notes on chipandcernshow.com. The new episode. When you go in to look at the show notes, I'll throw a photo in there of what it's like from my desk.
It's amazing.
And Joe and Dana were like, "Damn, we need to make a trip out to the Bay to hang out with Chip." And because there's more. I don't know if there's more rare Pokemon in San Francisco, but I was looking. Yeah. Cern and I were comparing our Pokedexes.
Yep.
We had our cocks out, and we were comparing our Pokedexes.
Erect cocks.
Yeah, obviously, throbbing. And you had probably 7 to 10 that I hadn't even seen in San Francisco. And, I think I had 80 or 90 Pokemon.
I have 63.
You have 63 or something. But you have... it was probably 10 that I haven't even seen a Voltorb or whatever the fuck these guys are.
Tongue and stuff.
Yeah.
It's there's definitely a difference. I think when I went to the Bay Area, I was like, holy shit, there's water Pokemon.
Yeah.
Now I live next to a lake, so I get some.
Okay. A lot of Squirtles over there.
There used to be Squirtles.
Okay.
Now, I noticed we went on a walk. And a lot of Pikachus. So obviously not water, but there's a lot of Pikachus. And
I've seen one Pikachu.
Oh, I've caught at least. I'm working on a Raichu.
Fuck. God damn it.
I'm working on a Raichu.
We need to go more hunting after this, Ernie.
Oh, we were.
Don't tempt me.
We were walking yesterday. We were looking. We usually go look at frogs with the kids. And stuff. And my brother went with us, and he was like, "There's like 3 Charmanders around here." I was like, "Oh, I see them. They pop up."
Yeah.
He goes, "What?" And there's a bunch of Pikachus. I said, "Yeah, that's Pikachus and Charmanders. That's prominent around here." Goes,
oh my god, I would slay for this.
I'm over every day.
He's over. Oh, what's for dinner again? Yeah, I'm coming over.
Of course, on our walk, not one Charmander.
They're hiding. They hide. Yeah. So this is where I think. So the company that has made this has been under some heat. Now, there's been. How many app updates? 3 or 4?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah, about 3 or 4.
At first, when we first downloaded it, the fucking servers were getting...
Oh, they totally underestimated that.
They were getting fucked harder than... I don't know. Who was getting fucked harder in the 90s?
Pam Anderson.
Pam Anderson's...
Tommy Lee.
Yeah, Tommy Lee's big deep dick in her. This is the servers, the fucking Pokemon Go servers were catching a deep dick. It was... You couldn't... walk. It was just fucked.
It was fucked.
And then a week later, they got a little better. Then there was some issue,
hacking,
which I didn't even know was an issue. The 3-step thing. So there used to be, you can see what Pokemon are nearby, and it would show you a Squirtle, a Charmander, a Pikachu.
Yeah.
And then if there was 3 steps under it, it was far away. If there was 2, it was a little closer. If there was 1, it was
like
right there. And so the idea is that you kind of have your phone out and you're like, I want this Pikachu. And you're kind of turning and maybe you walk right a little bit, a half block. And if you're getting close to Pikachu, then you head the right way. A pretty cool feature, I would say.
Yeah.
It really helps you kind of hunt. Instead of seeing fucking Zubats all the time, you can go look for something else.
Yeah. No, Joe taught me this one.
The 3-step thing?
Yeah, the 3-step, yeah.
So I guess it turns out that it's a bug because everything had 3 steps. No matter if you could be right on top of it, it would still show 3. The people on Reddit, and they're a complaining bunch. They're never happy.
A fickle bunch.
Yeah, fickle. That's a good word for them. Their demand posts galore. We demand a response from Niantac or whatever it is. We demand a response. They release this game and there's busted features in it. We should get this and we're going to stop playing and stuff. And I'm like, first of all, you guys are the 0.005% of game players here.
Yeah.
There's 10 million people that have the app downloaded and there's like let's just even say 10,000 of you on this thing, and one person made this post, fuck you.
Yeah, get out of here.
Come on. It's ridiculous.
Who do you think you are?
Like,
we demand.
Yeah, like, hold on. You're playing a free game, and you're enjoying the shit out of it, and so is a lot of people, and you demand them to take time away and write a fucking tweet for you so you can be happy, and then you would go, well,
so you can find them.
Right. Well, they're going to fix it. I want to find a squirrel.
Yeah. I want to find it easier. It's misleading, or whatever the chicken shit response is. Now, I used Pokevision.
Okay.
Did you?
I have not. Now tell me more.
It was like a map. It would kind of find your GPS locations, and I think it used like some of the social media, and they kind of, however, I don't quite know how they got the information, but it would show you that where a Pokemon was in relation to where you were at, and actually you can look around.
So it was a separate app?
Yes.
Okay, so you open this app up, and then it goes, 5 people caught Pikachu over here.
It would just show like a Pikachu, like a picture of a Pikachu or a Squirtle. It actually would have a clock because they rotate it.
Oh.
You'll be here for 10 minutes.
Oh, wow.
And it had the clock going.
So you know you got to fucking hustle.
Yeah.
If you want to get that.
There was a couple times at work where I popped it open.
Yeah.
And not at work, actually. But anyway. And I'd look and I was like.
On your lunch hour.
Yeah, my lunch hour.
Yeah.
Like, oh, shit, there's a Blastoise. And it was like
3, 2.
Yeah, it was like, you got a minute. I was like, there's no way I can get all the way.
Cerny fires his company vehicle up.
Peeling out.
Now, see, that sounds really cool and useful.
Yeah.
But does that take away from the spirit of the game, which is just walking around and kind of exploring?
I don't think so, because I used it.
Yeah.
So I'm a little biased. But
that's okay. You can be contradictory.
No, I think I liked it because I'm trying to catch them all.
Yeah.
And some of it was when you walk, especially in this area, you're only really going to walk in the same locations and you get the same
Yeah, that's
Pokemon.
true. It'll get you in a new place.
Yeah. I want to you can walk. You'd still have to. I think you'd still have to walk around in the location, but
right.
In the spirit of catching them all, then no.
Okay.
It was a great.
I would have tried this for sure, and the reason why it got shut down, I think, is because they had kind of an API, which means they were using some of the data that the Pokemon Go servers were having of where these things are spawning. So I guess the Pokemon Go developers said, "Hey, time out. We're going to cut your access off because you're hitting the servers so much." That's what's causing some of the server issues. So I think that was kind of one of the things.
Okay.
But it was shut down, and that was a big hubbub in the Reddit again.
Now, who's your best Pokemon in your Pokedex?
Now?
Yeah.
So here's something, too. Now, I kind of talked about, I want to catch them all and stuff as well.
Yeah.
Now, I know there's huge gaps to level up. I need 75,000 XP, and once I hit level 20 to go to 21, I think it was, 50,000 or 70,000, whatever it was. And I got some new lucky eggs, which for 30 minutes, it doubles your XP.
Yes.
So I had been saving up probably a week of catching and not evolving anything. I had fucking 50 Pidgeys, 200 Pidgey candies, and really being strategic to maximize my points.
Okay. I do this too.
Not as strategic as Joe. He's sending me tips on text when I told him I was going to do this. I'm like, I forgot to do that.
Pro tips too.
Yeah. He's like, well, get 3 eggs near. I get them at 4.9 km, and then I walk a 0.1 kilometer, and I get 1,000 XP that way, and then I don't evolve this. And so I had done what I thought was a decent job of saving up.
Yeah.
And what did I tell you? I got 55,000 points in 30 minutes.
It was legit.
I walked down to the Ferry Building because I'm like, there's tons of new Pokemon down here, and I was evolving tons of Pidgeys, which that fucking takes time, and then
fucking Pidgeys,
evolving Caterpies into other shit, and adding to my Pokedex. You get a bonus Metapod and then the Butter Bee Drill or whatever the shit is. So I'm adding to my Pokedex. So I was probably where Cerny was, around 60 or 70. And then after evolving all these ones that I had been sandbagging for a week, I had, 80 or whatever.
Yeah.
And I kind of got done, and I'm like, okay, that was cool. Like, I have some really cool ones now. I had tons of Eevees. So I think my best one now is a Vaporeon that's 1300 XP. And I have...
That's my best, too. Vaporeon. He's about 800.
Yeah, those are good. And the Hydro Pump, the fucking murks me every time. I don't understand. It kills me. And whenever I'm battling someone, it really gets me.
My brother told me Vaporeon was weak, but...
I like the Jolteon.
He had a Almaster or whatever.
The Shelders, whatever.
He told me his would work my ass. But.
Well, as the updates come out, everyone's kind of hoping for, if me and Cern are here, we can battle each other.
Yeah.
And, trade. Hey, I'll trade you 5 Pokeballs for a revive or whatever you want to do.
Yeah. Swap Pokemon.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have that.
That would be good. Like, link your Pokedex up. Hey, I can check out yours. I can build my scene number, whatever that means.
Remember the old Gameboys with the plugs?
Yeah. Was it? It was like a USB
it was like
plug, and you would like just plug it in. Which is hilarious. It was like Wi-Fi, but not hardwired.
Yeah.
Hardwired Fi.
This is old school.
It is. Game Boy. How much were those when the Game Boys came out? Like the fucking... I had one.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I'm sure they were over 100, I would assume, right?
Had to be.
And then now, how much is a Game Boy? Do they even sell Game Boy?
I don't think they sell
fucking,
anymore.
Oh my God, Chip.
Now they sold... I saw they're coming out and... We're digressing, but...
It's okay.
They're coming out in the fall with a smaller, like a Nintendo and a Sega Genesis preloaded.
Wow.
With 30 games. With like the original games like Zelda and Mario Brothers for Nintendo, and I think Sonic and all that.
Isn't that crazy? They have all these games on it, which you would have to have like a box to hold all this shit.
I did. Now, those systems, I believe, are like $60.
Wow, that's pretty good. And it's probably the screens are fucking color, 3D, all this
it's
bullshit.
like something you plug into your TV. It's just like the original.
Oh,
but it's like a little system, but it's...
Well, that's pretty cool. I bought a couple of years ago. Remember when when we lived on Anza, I bought an N64 and we were playing like Mario Kart and GoldenEye and stuff. Okay. The original Game Boy was $89.99.
Oh, okay.
And for inflation, that's about $170. Released in Japan August 21st, 89, and in North America in July.
Ooh.
So $90 back in the 90s. Fuck. There's no fucking way my parents would have bought me this. I think we got it
secondhand. Hand me down.
Secondhand. 10th hand, Cerny. Like at a garage sale. I specifically remember Game Boy Color had come out.
About 90, so it was like 99, 2000.
I remember I drove my car to the garage sale. No, I forgot. Yeah. It must have been, let's say 95, so 5 years after.
Okay.
Game Boy Color, like Game Boy Slim came out when different Pokemon. You can buy the red cassette. It was
sweet when they had the Pokemon with the light, lit up the background so you can actually see.
Exactly. Oh, yeah. So you could see at night. Okay. It was, it was after these ones that come out. Yeah. And I think we got it for like $10 at a garage sale with some games. Oh. And me and my brother were fucking out of our minds. We were so happy that we got this. And then we begged our parents to go buy us, Madden 95 was one of the games that we got. Oh, so it must have been 1995. And
who was on the cover?
Madden.
Oh. As the coach of the Raiders.
Yeah. And I remember our parents going, and they were like, hold on, the game is $40 or $30, and this is like timeout. And they,
let's rethink that.
Yeah, they're like, hold on, we made a huge mistake. Can we return this to the garage sale?
Get our money back.
Yeah. But somehow, I think I bought, or, we knew someone that had a couple Game Boys, or I bought it off of them secondhand, and they lost the cover on the back, and the batteries would fall out. I'm like, I'm used to these type of problems. So I got some fucking tape.
Electrical tape.
We'll be fine here. And I think that's how I ended up playing that Pokemon game. Wow, we really went off the rails there.
Pokemon to game system.
So it kind of takes away from the spirit of it. I think I felt after I did all this 50K and I got tons of XP and nearly leveled up, all these new lucky eggs, got all these new Pokemon. I was kind of walking back to work and there was like, oh, here's a Clefairy. And I'm like, well, I already have the Clefable and it can't do me any good to capture it. So I just kind of like walked past it. And unless it was like, and then I saw Magmar. I haven't caught one of those fuckers. I have
not caught one either.
I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm going to use my Ultra Ball on this motherfucker if he's close. But it kind of, and I would check like,
a couple raspberries.
Yeah. Here's a raspberry, little fucker. Eat it and be happy. I felt I wasn't as into it after I had kind of done this thing. And it's not going to be fun for me to go and catch 50 Pidgeys so I can just evolve them to level. Like, that's going to take a lot of the fun away from it.
Yeah. Pidgeys, the Rattatas, and Zubats.
Zubat. Fuck. My house is surrounded by Zubats.
I mean, it's pretty exciting when my first Charmander.
Yeah.
Was like, well,
yeah.
Get my raspberries ready. Get my Great Ball ready. That's all I have. I'm not at Ultra Ball yet.
20.
Oh, okay.
I'm
still a Great Ball.
I forgot what it was. It was a Pidgey. So it just goes Pokeball's the regular one, which I have to throw at least 5 of those things to catch anything over level like 300 now.
Yeah.
Even with the raspberries.
Yeah.
Then there's Great Ball, which is all right. Then there's Ultra Ball. And I've used it a couple times to catch like 1,000 XP Tentacruel or whatever it was.
I don't have anything over 1,000 yet.
Yeah. It's a big milestone in your life, sir. Mark it down. Birth a child, Ultra Ball.
Okay.
And then capturing 1,000 XP Pokemon. And, I was throwing like Pidgeys. I fucking used all my Pokeballs on this like level 283 Pidgey. Fucking throwing hella raspberries at it. And then it'll like gray you out of raspberries once you've used a couple.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, fuck this. And then I was like, I didn't have any Ultra Balls. I only had these. I mean, I didn't have any Great Balls. I only had Ultra Balls. I was like, I have to make a point to this Pidgey. I have to show him this motherfucker who's boss. Chipper's boss. Not you, Pidgey. Fucking broke out of it. I was almost
is this after the new update?
It might have been, yeah. So there was an update. What did it do?
I think it increased the difficulty to catch these Pokemon.
Okay.
I mean, I swear. I think last night there was a Pikachu, and he wasn't even that high level. He's like maybe a 240.
Yeah.
He broke out of. I think it was 8. It was like between 6 and 8 Great Balls with raspberries.
Well, something's up.
Fucking kidding me.
I do notice since the updates, the spawning of Pokemon have been better. Like there's new Pokemon. Like
there is new ones.
It's not always Pidgeys and Zubats. You're getting new stuff, which is nice. I don't necessarily need them. Now I wanted to catch more rare ones, but if everyone's getting them and they're popping up all the time, then they're not that rare, right?
True.
So now there was some story that broke that one of these, the original Pokemon game had 151 or was it 52?
That was 150.
150 Pokemon.
Yes. That's just me, but I don't know.
And then there was
if you think we're Mew wrong, tweet us.
That's true. Thank you, Cerny. Then there was Mew and Mewtwo.
Yes.
So I think that brought it to 152. Now this is like stretching the...
This is like the late 90s.
Yeah. And then were the birds after that?
I think so. I think it jumped up to 250.
Okay. Now I came over and the boys are running up to me and like, have you seen this Pokemon? I'm like, what? What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
It's like, did you make this up and someone drew it up for you? And they're like, no, this is Pokemon in the 250 series. I'm like, I have no fucking idea what this is.
They asked me, what's he do? I'm like,
what does it say on his card? Yeah. So there's 3 rare birds. So kind of like how you have your starter. Pokemon. You either get your Bulbasaur, Charmander, or Squirtle, and then apparently you can get a Pikachu. There's 3 birds for each gym type. There's a fire one, a water, and then electricity teaming. Hashtag Team Instinct.
Hashtag Team Instinct. What is it? Arcuno, Zapdos?
Zapdos. Yeah, that's right.
Some firebird. I forget what it is.
Phoenix. Something.
Yeah.
Something like
we'll
that.
call it Phoenix for now.
So apparently
it's like a pharaoh on fire.
Pharaohs and fucking sparrows are so annoying. And they get 50 to... Anyway. Apparently in Ohio or Idaho, which one is it? Ohio. People have claimed, one person has claimed to have caught the ice one, the ice bird.
Arcuno or whatever it is.
Yeah. And Cerny was telling me what happened, and I was out of my mind.
Yeah. And they caught him, and then...
It went viral. Like, it went all over the internet. It was fucking trending on Facebook.
So, and then actually, what's it? How do you pronounce this?
I think it's Niantac?
Niantac?
Niantac. Let me see.
Pokemon creators. They wrote, we recently noticed a few legendary Pokemon got into a few accounts when they shouldn't have to preserve the game's integrity and measures of fairness. We have rectified the situation and revoked the legendary Pokemon from their trainers' accounts. How would you feel about that?
Well, first of all, you're a slapdick for posting this all over. It's like
if you know you're not supposed to have it.
Yeah. And it's not out and no one has it.
It's like when to me it's like when those guys or someone finds like some gold or something sitting out when they're like on a walk.
Yeah.
Like gold coins or something. And then they announce like, I found this. And,
right.
And then the government goes, well, hold on a second.
Right.
That was from a bank robbery back in.
But yeah, this is fucking...
Give it back.
Sundance and Butch Cassidy.
Yeah.
Niantac.
Niantac.
Knee-ant-tick.
Okay. Niantac. So Niantac, that was a Niantic's response. Was... Maybe there was a glitch, got in some accounts, they were notified, took them away.
Yeah, it's like fucking, hold on, DB Cooper dropped a big sack of money over my backyard. Let me call the...
Yeah.
Like, no.
Let me let everybody know. No. Just...
Now, yeah, I wouldn't have said anything. I mean, I would have told Cerny.
Yeah.
And then I would have... Yeah. But then, we would have sent it to...
Would you take it to the gym and battle with it?
I mean, that's like, if you had a 12-inch donger... Would it be out in the locker room? You fucking goddamn right it would be. I'd be at a family reunion. I had that thing hanging in my pants.
Would you fluff it first?
Oh, Chip's here. There's a big fucking dick on the table. Like, okay, we get it, Chip. Your fucking dick's huge. I'd just walk up. I'd go in Japantown and be like, got my rare-ass Pokemon right here.
Who wants to see it?
Right, who wants to see it? $5 entry fee. It's like when...
Let's go to a gym. Let's talk this out, guys.
That would be... I would have it up there and people would lose their shit, but then that would probably make it go viral.
Yeah.
Because people would screen cap it and then it would be sending all over. And,
oh, yeah.
So it would be fun. It would be actually... I would want to battle someone in the gym if they saw that you were fighting them. And they're like, holy fuck, I'm the rare-ass bird I'm fighting. That would be funny.
So we would be what, Zapdos?
I would be mad. We would get the Zapdos.
Yep.
Now, this brings me to an interesting tangent.
Okay.
Talking about finding things that aren't rightfully yours. Let's say you're in a store and you find some money lying on the ground.
Okay.
And you kind of, what amount of money? And you look, you give a turn around there, look in front, you look behind you. As when I always find money, I always look around. Like, if there's someone just walking over and they're like pulling their phone out, you're like, oh, okay, this is theirs. I'll go give it to them. But you find money.
No, I've done that when someone, if actually it was like $100, fell out of their...
Yeah.
I saw it and I was like, hey.
Yeah.
Here.
And they're like, oh, thanks, man. I guess, is there any amount that you would, if you found in a store or something, that you would turn in? No. If
there's no one around,
no one around?
No one around?
Now, this is just crumpled up money. What if it was in a money clip? Let's see, there's a grand.
Ooh,
10 C notes in a money clip. No SC in there or CN, no initials on it. But just some cash on a money clip and it fell out.
That's interesting.
Now, I'm with you on the first one. If it's crumpled up money, one, they don't take good enough care for it. They don't deserve it.
Yeah. It wasn't treated right. So I'm going to give it a better home.
Right. The better home in my money clip.
Yeah.
Now, a money clip,
it's different.
This is an error, I feel. This is an error on the person.
Yes. So I may turn in money clip. Actually,
I probably
I
would.
would do. It's like their wallet.
Yeah, that might as well be a wallet, I guess. Because I walk my dogs late at night because they piss and stuff, and I always take the same route. And one time I went by and I found $13 crumpled up.
Ooh.
And I'm like, yes. Finally paid off walking the dogs at 11:30 at night. Some fucking junkie dropped his stash. Yeah. That had nothing to do with Pokemon.
No.
But except finding the rare one.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
so we would... Yeah, I wouldn't say anything. I would just battle. But how are you going to level that shit up? Was it boss as fuck, too? Wasn't it level 1600 or something? Yeah, it was crazy. You'd be fucking crushing folks with that thing.
I don't know if I would post it on, like, YouTube or tweet in Niantac.
Niantac. Yeah.
Got it.
Way to go, Cern.
I wouldn't be tweeting or nothing, but...
Hey, motherfuckers, look what I found. Fuck you.
But I would be taking that shit to the gym.
Yeah. Flashing.
Pop my gym cherry with one of my...
We got to get you a gym. You can do it, Cerny.
There's one over here.
Okay. Maybe we'll walk over there. Is it walkable?
I think it is, yeah.
Well, you have bikes. We'll fucking ride bikes over there.
Bike over there?
Get some suds. Yeah, that would be good.
Team Valor.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Team Instinct's coming in. Oh, we can fucking tag team because they're both... Okay. If you see anything on the news of two fucking slapdicks being arrested, it's me. It's Chip and Cern.
Chip and Cern.
You better believe it. So if you're having fun playing Pokemon Go, or stories, are you fed up and you stop playing, or are you in the Pidgey fucking Caterpie level up thing where you're just collecting all these fucks just to get your XP boosted? Like we know Joe's doing that.
Yeah.
Our buddy Joe. That's how he's playing.
You mini son of a bitch.
Yeah. Tony's doing that too?
I don't know.
I haven't heard from Dana. They've gone silent. They've gone radio silence on us.
They have.
Yeah, interesting. But let's hear from you. Tweet us at Chip and Cern Show, Facebook Chip and Cern Show, email chipandcernshow@gmail.com. And we might come back with another Pokemon episode. Who fucking knows?
If it continues?
If this thing keeps hot. Now, Pokemon Go has been out for like a month and a half, 2 months, and our podcast has been out for however long you think.
Yeah.
And
whenever you started listening.
Yeah, whenever you start listening until now.
So it could be one day for some of you, hopefully.
It's definitely the top 3 episodes that we have as far as downloads. Very popular.
Yes.
Very popular. Yeah. So tweet us, give us a shout, and until next time, please catch them all. Yeah. I'm Chip.
I'm Cern.
Cheers. Follow the Chip and Cern Show at chipandcernshow.com, Facebook and Twitter.
Listen at Chip and Cern Show, iTunes, Libsyn, SoundCloud, Google Play, and more.
Support the Chip and Cern Show on Patreon and chipandcernshow.com/shop.
Let us know we're doing some feedback. chipandcernshow@gmail.com. But most importantly, tell a friend, tell a neighbor, tell a stranger. chipandcernshow.com.